Welcome back, Upper Body Part 2. Just standing by my sign here so we don't forget that's concentration control, breathing, and grip all through this set as well. Again, 3 sets of 10, 2 sets of 15, or the ultimate goal, 1 set of 30. The chair. May I introduce you to my armless chair, where I've put a cushion behind it. It's actually a bed pillow. And just to make it a little more comfortable, because I don't need the whole seat. So I'm just going to get right into it. Let me get set up. We're going to start by centering ourselves in the chair, placing our weight on the floor. The hand we're going to use, I'll start on the right. My left hand will brace the chair so I can keep myself centered. And the first exercise is simple. We're just going to grab the weight. Make sure everything's nice and tight. And we're just going to lift the weight up 30 times, or 10 times, or 15 times. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 27, 28, 29, 30. Drop the weight. We're going to do another set. This time, we're going to take the weight and choke it up towards the front. That means move our hand to the front part of the weight. We will be distributing the weight between the top of the hand and the grip. Automatically, the rear falls down, which is what we want. And we're going to do another 30 by lifting it this way. 1, 2, 3, 27, 28, 29, 30. Dropping it again. We're going to do a third set. This time, choking the weight in the back, taking the weight in our hand and the back of our hand. And as soon as we do that, the front drops and we take the weight back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now, we take this, switch hands, and do it with the opposite hand. So we've done 90 reps here, and then when you complete this side, you've done 90 reps, and you've worked the upper part of the hand. The next part we're going to do are the curls. And the curls basically is for the biceps. So we're going to work the bottom part of the bicep, the top part of the bicep, and then the total bicep. And we're going to do it this way. We're going to do a 90. Now, any way I do it comfortably over here, you can do it any way you like, but you're doing a 90-degree lift from the ground up. So, I like to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm still working the same hand with the next 90 lift. And I like to do it this way. So I know I have a stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now, rather than take weight off, I'm going to do the next set with the opposite foot. Again, same 1, 2, 3, 27, 28, 29, 30, and then again another 90, 27, 28, 29, 30, and the weight comes down and I take off a little weight. The reason being, by then your arms are pretty fatigued from those 2 sets. So by going back to the other arm and reducing the weight a little bit, I give the biceps a chance for recovery. So I'm allowing them to recover just a little bit. And then, well, you know what's next. 90 and 90 is 180. And from that, again, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 27, 28, 29, 30, always remembering, lightly gripped, concentrate on what I'm doing, up and down, in control, and breathing nicely with the exercise. Switch hands and repeat. Now what we're going to do is to take these weights, and we talked about the forearm and the bursa. There's not a lot of muscles in the wrist or in the hand. The strength comes from the forearm, which if you grab and move your fingers and move your wrist, you can feel the motion. So we want to strengthen that. So I put a little more weight on these. Not too much. Just what we used originally. And again, what weight do you use? The weight that's comfortable for you to use, where you are in your progression. Tighten everything. And do our 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 27, 28, 29, 30. And you will feel it in your forearm. Again, repeat in the opposite hand. Next, we're going to do the tricep. And the tricep exercise, again, we're going to use the chair, but a little differently. So what we're going to do is use the chair to hang on to. And what I'm going to do here is stabilize my left leg, lift the weight, and lock the upper arm against my body choking the back of the weight, and all I'm doing is rocking the weight back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice my arm from the shoulder to the elbow is locked. You do 30 of those. If it's too light, add weight. And you will feel it in your tricep as it comes all the way back. And again, the weight is distributed between my grip and the back of my hand. And when you're done with that, reverse, stabilize your right foot, repeat, same way, locked in. 7, 8, 29, 30. We're still going to work the tricep. And we're going to work it this way. If you can do it. What I want you to do is stick your toes out. Move your body off the chair till you're at the edge of the chair so that your knees are over your toes. When your knees are over your toes, you can grip the side of the chair. If you're able to do this, come off the chair. Lower your body 2 to 4 inches below the waist and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Believe me, you will feel this in your triceps. Now at some point, you're going to get so strong that you will be able to do this so easily that you're going to have to add some weight. And adding weight is simple. Just a little cushion of a towel, same motion, but now you have a weight. And you do it with weights. Guess what? We're done with the weights. But we're not done with the workout. The next phase of the workout are push-ups. Now, no one likes push-ups. No one wants a drill sergeant telling them, hey, give me 50, give me 100, give me 1,000. Push-ups. Some of us, such as myself, have bad shoulders. You try it out. You try to do push-ups on a wall. 1, 2, 3. When you're strong enough, you'll lower the surface. 1, 2, 3. You'll do it on a chair. 1, 2, 3. I personally do not go on the floor with a push-up. This is as low as I go on the push-up. Now the perfect push-up, they tell you, is tighten your glutes, tighten your abs, you want to go straight. That will all come in time. Right now, my only interest for you is to get the shoulder and arm work in. And for that, we go straight down, palms down, put your feet back, try to bring your chest over your arms as best you can, and do the put. I'm up to this. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 30. It's not easy, but we have to do one more set. And this time, rather than palms down, and you'll see weight trainers do it, they do it with weights on the ground. We have this little bench here. You have the chair. You can grab it on the sides. Grab it on the sides, like that. And do another set. 1, 2, 3, 27, 28, 29, 30. So, what's next? What's next is the use of exercise tubes. Now, all these exercises that we've done involve gravity. But when is gravity not involved? Gravity is not involved when you're rowing, because it's a horizontal motion. The rowing machine is a great exercise. These exercise tubes will give you a rowing machine. Allow me to demonstrate. The exercise tubes come with this rubber nodule. It goes between the door and the riser of the door. And we can set it whatever we like, and we can close the door on it. We can pull it tight. It will not harm the door at all. So what do we do? Now they come in ratings of 10 to 50 pounds. You can take off with these clips, reduce the weight, add more, etc. Here's what I do. And I'm rowing. Horizontal row. Resisting the pullback from the bands. Vertical row. Again, pulling and resisting the pullback from the bands. Curl row. Resisting the pullback from the bands. 30 reps. Now, what else? Chin-ups. Well, we could put this up here between the header and the door, and we can pull down on it, and that'll work nicely. But I just happen to have a chinning bar that goes up, comes off, no screws, rests on the header and riser, and it works a little better for me. But there's no problem if I don't have one of these. I would just use the top of the door to pull down. But this is more convenient for me. So I got this up here, and I got this up here, like that. And this is nice. The bench is the right height for me. You can use a chair. You can actually sit on the ground if you want it. And now I have a chinning bar. Chin. Resisting again. Resisting again. So this would be equivalent to a chin up. This is equivalent to a pull up, reversing the hands. and then a vertical pull down. Now there's one thing more that you can do with these. Now remember, concentration, control, grip, and breathing. What if you wanted to get some cardio? Well, you know what? We're going to ignore concentration, control, grip, and breathing and do 30 and we could do the same thing over there until you get tired. And believe me, your pulse rate will go up, your cardio will go up, something fierce. Just the same way it happens with the rowing machine or any other machine that you're going fast on. And there's something in the gym called an arm bike, which I use. And you know what? Once again, let me show you something. If you want cardio, simulate an arm bike. How do you do that? Well, the arm bike has pedals. So what we do is, let's pedal. Do 90 of those and see how you feel. So you could actually end upper body 2 with a nice cardio workout if you use these bands. Now that we finished upper 2, and hey, I'm breathing a little deeply from that last rowing machine. But before we stop, let's just take a little break by just doing stretching again. Right over left shoulder and hold. Left over right shoulder and hold. Hands behind back. Bend over. Raise our arms and stretch ourselves out. And now we're officially finished with upper 2. Hopefully you'll come back tomorrow for lower body 1. And there is only one we're doing for the lower body.